Is there more? Is there more? Can I have more? Could I have more?
There's no more. Oh my God.
I can do it if I'm standing up. I don't want to hit you.
Wait. Oh, how cool. Wow. I went right into my mouth. That's wonderful.
Good. Here, take
Thank
those too. Welcome back to another episode of JustOneFern. Luke's and I here to do a whole lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing. And we did something special.
Yes.
On Friday.
Something very special.
It was beautiful. It was stunning, magnificent, wonderful.
Artistic. I would say attaché.
Yes. All true. We did slam poetry.
Yeah, we did.
We did slam poetry. Lucas and I dressed up as your most stereotypical slam poet. Now it's an art.
Oh, it is an art.
It is an
art. I particularly like that you put on your blue light glasses.
I did indeed. I put them on.
You had glasses.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have any real glasses with me.
Yeah.
So
well, because you can see.
I was born with the
perfect vision.
With the
audacity.
I was born with the audacity of sight. I was gonna say with the privilege of sight. However, we did a beautiful rendition. Both of us, I think, brought the house down. Because we were with people who kind of didn't really understand what was happening. I think they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna write a nice poem about our friend whose it was Michael's birthday, by the way."
Yeah.
We're just gonna write a nice poem about our friend, and it was great. It was very sweet and it was very kind. And they did it, which was huge. I was like, you did it, and that's
everybody
all that matters.
did it.
And then it got to us.
We were last,
and we did that on purpose.
Yeah, you got offended because I didn't pick you up earlier, but you wanted to go last.
I wasn't offended. I was faking it. I wanted you to keep me for later because
I had you in my back pocket. I knew you'd come through.
I was so worried that it wasn't going to be good, and it was amazing. And yours was amazing. It was just so much
Aaron's
fun.
Was so good. Like,
I loved it.
You should have been last. You should have been last for sure.
No, yours was just as good as mine.
I was dying. Every line, every rhyme, was its own little joke that added into the bigger joke of the thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's really good. And then you're really good with acting it out. You acted it out
I acted
well.
so hard. Bees!
Bzz, 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 bzz.
Yeah, it was called, here, I'll pull it out.
Yeah. Do you want to read it?
It's called Onomatopoeia. Do you want me to read it?
Read it.
Do you want me to do a reading?
Yeah, I'd love to, because I love it.
Oh boy, I'll do. Yeah, I guess I'll do a read. I kind of want to film it though.
We can do both.
We can do both. This is working title still.
Okay.
I said that at the beginning. I said working title. Onomatopoeia. Chop chop. Chop chop. Table for two. A candlelit room. Can we defund the zoos? The zoos. The zoos. 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 Zoom. What was that? Did it stop recording?
No, I was recording.
Oh. Did you see that though?
I did see that. That was weird.
That was strange. Zoom. 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 Everyone moves too fast. Lay off the gas, sit back and relax. For Michael make brunch, everyone munch. There's not much to say. Champagne and orange juice. We're Pulp Fiction in a way. Bees! Bees! I yell in the movie theater for Toy Story 3. Three's a crowd when the devil's around, but you can't have bussy without the B. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. With consent. Michael. Michael. My uncle. My uncle. My uncle. Was arrested for child endangerment. That dumb bum who come dump his dumb cum. Be gone, you dumb cum crumb bum. Tweedledum, Tweedledee. Tweedledee's nuts. I'm not your pie to cream. And scene. That was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, snaps.
That's wonderful. That was wonderful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so that was mine. I loved that.
I love that one.
I was just writing random things like down. There was no scheme. There was no rhyme scheme. It was just there was rhyme scheme, but it wasn't like a full piece. It was like little snippets.
Yeah, it was.
And I was trying to find a way for them to like come in together.
It was just things that happened.
Yes,
and they kept happening.
And
they were all great.
After technical difficulties, we're back. So yeah, we did slam poetry. Lucas's was phenomenal as well. Do you have yours? Do you want to read yours?
I can read mine.
Go ahead.
I'd be happy to.
Lucas can do his slam poetry.
I have a nightmare. I'm back at school. Go figure. Now I look like a fool. I flip the finger. Now I'm imagining you all in my underwear. But is it fair for you to stare? For me to share? How dare you? Like I'm supposed to care? That I can't bear. That's how it was for you, Miss Neff. Did you know you gave me an E in your class? Guess I wasn't good E Neff for you. Yeah. I took my shots at the jocks. Drank my milk on the rocks. And yeah, I asked Stacy to prom. Because I heard her was bomb. And you know what she said? You know what she said?
What'd she say?
She said no. I asked the next girl. The next girl. She said no too. And the next girl, 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 and the next girl. But all I got were two little letters. N-O. No. Letters you could spell a million different ways. Like on. What about on? On. I'm starved for attention. Grumble, grumble. Mumble, mumble. Do you hear me, girl?
Oh.
Do you hear me, girls? Oh. Do you hear me, girls? Because this is my call. This is my call. This is Michael. September 1st, many moons ago, he mama burst. And I thank the Lord for his sword. For I would not be on this earth if not for his length or for his girth. You know what? You know what? Fuck the teachers. Fuck the girls. Fuck the money. Fuck the bullies who make me come ugly. Because I got you. I got my buddy. Thank you.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Well done.
Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful rendition. Stunning, truly. Stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah, that was amazing. I forgot about the he mama burst.
Yeah,
his mama burst.
September 1st, he mama burst.
Yeah, that's so good. Great use of pronouns there. Great.
Thank
use
you.
of pronouns.
Thank you.
I'm
I'm big on pronouns.
You're good at it. But I think it was.
I actually have some of my own. I don't think you've ever asked, but that's fine. Well, go ahead. No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and everybody did it.
Yeah, everyone did it. We had Cole's was beautiful.
Cole's was just like a really nice poem.
It was he was on his Edgar Allan Poe shit. He was ready. And it was delightful. I mean, his was probably the best poem.
Oh, by far.
It was stunning.
His was just a good like,
Yeah.
and it was like he made this metaphor about quarters and how Michael is 25.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like every quarter you do something. I got kind of lost.
I got very lost.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have no idea what he was talking about, but it was beautiful.
But it was
touching. It touched me somehow. It could have been you. You were next to me. Something was touching.
I felt like I was being tickled. That's why I was laughing.
Is it the rat? Is it the ants?
Our ants. Apparently, we have ants now.
We've been dealing with ants.
Not a lot. I have not seen one yet.
Clean more. I
We
had
do
one.
need to
I had
clean
one
more.
in my room.
You did?
Yeah.
And you didn't say
Michael said
anything?
they've had a bunch in his. Well, it was after Michael said he had some in his, so I'm like, oh no, I must have gotten a rogue ant.
Wait, did Christopher Walken voice this ant?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the movie.
Yeah. Ants?
Yeah.
What's your do your best Christopher Walken? I'm trying to think of, we just watched Wedding Crashers last night, so I'm thinking of a line from that to say. John, you ever
have a moment?
You ever you're a sailor. You ever want to take the boat out and see if we can catch a fish together?
That's great. That was good. I did a really good one for Cassie last night.
Oh yeah?
Christopher Walken. I can't do it now. I'm gonna fuck it up. I already know. But there's this. I told her this story about the Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl. Have you heard this?
Yeah.
You've heard this story?
Maybe.
Christopher Walken. Can't do it. Christopher Walken was hosting SNL, and
Dave the cowbell skit.
No,
because he's in that.
Oh yeah, he's in the cowbell skit.
He's the guy that says, "I need more cowbell."
He's the one who says, "I need more cowbell."
I got a fever.
That's awesome.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
It's more cowbell.
Yeah.
So he's hosting for that one. He's hosting, and he because he talks weird, like he wanted to make sure he was pronouncing Foo Fighters right. He's like, "What's the emphasis? What's the emphasis? Is it on Foo or is it on Fighters?"
Yeah.
And Dave Grohl, on purpose, was like, "It's on Fighters. It is on Fighters. I promise you, it's on Fighters." So Christopher Walken goes up there and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters." And he can find the clip online, and it's so funny.
The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
That's so funny. Where's Christopher Walken from?
New York.
Yeah, it makes sense, honestly.
It's
New a little bit New York.
It's slightly.
Yeah.
It doesn't explain anything. It helps a little bit, but it's still like that's such a weird way to talk.
It's a weird way to talk. It's so airy.
It is airy.
Yeah.
It's airy and like raspy.
Yeah.
It's very raspy.
It's funny that he asked where's the emphasis, because his emphases on other words are bad.
They're very bad.
Yeah.
The door hinge.
Yeah. He's a second guy.
He is the second. He loves the second.
Loves the second one.
Like, it's not the Mario Brothers. It's the Mario Brothers.
Yeah, right.
It's not
Mario Brothers.
It's not Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken.
Yes. Yeah.
Aaron Fern.
Yes. He's all about the second word emphasis.
Just one Fern.
Yes, he'd be on the one. He would love the one. Yeah.
Just one Fern. We put the emphasis. Yeah, the emphasis is on the end. Like that's how you would pronounce that.
The Foo Fighters. Yeah, I would.
No, but like just one Fern.
Just one Fern is
Just one Fern. That's fun too. That's funny. Just one Fern.
Just one
Fern.
I always go, the F is so strong.
Just
the
one
F
Fern.
is so strong. The F is a strong consonant.
F is strong. It's like there's an F word.
Mm-hmm. Is there?
Yeah. I think it's frugal.
That's it. Lucas lost odds on the way there.
Oh, I did.
And
what did I do?
So we walked by Artichoke Pizza, and I said, "What are the odds you go ask someone for a bite?" And he did 1 and 2, which means one of us was going to have to do it. And you lost.
And I lost.
And you did it.
I did it.
But you said it in a weird way.
I was really weird. I was really weird about it, and she was really freaked out. I felt really bad.
What did you say again?
She was sitting down eating her pizza. I'm like, "Are we giving out?" I walked up.
Chose a girl too.
I was the first person I saw with a pizza. I felt I messed up, but I did it. I was like, "Hey, are we giving out free bites today?" What a great way to say giving out free bites today.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'm just a little hungry.
Crying laughing. I was like hiding in between everybody. I was cringing so hard.
She said nothing. She gave me this like, confused, concerned look. She looked concerned for me
Yeah.
because only somebody who's really unwell would ask for one
Yeah.
bite of pizza.
Yeah.
Um,
So funny.
so I said, I'm very sorry.
You gave off homeless. You gave off
Yeah, I
new
did.
homeless.
I knew homeless.
Not
yeah,
even
yeah.
like I've been homeless. You gave off
It's-
I'm newly homeless.
It's like I don't know how to act like who I
Yeah.
am now. I
Yeah.
like who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I in this
really?
new chapter of my life?
Who am I really? That was so funny.
That was
That was
funny.
probably one of the highlights of the night. After the poetry, I learned something about myself
Yeah.
that I've always known, but I learned something about myself. When I go to a bar with friends, I act like I'm the host of the bar.
Yeah, you do.
I
Actually,
go
you
up
do.
to everyone. You got a drink? Do you have a drink? Everyone good? You have
You're
you want a
checking in
shot?
on
Everyone
everyone.
a shot? You need water? I'm checking in on everybody, making sure everyone's having a good time.
Which is a lot of fun. That's really nice to have.
And then
You're the caretaker.
yeah, and I realized that I buy too many drinks
You did buy a lot of drinks. How many did you buy? Looking back,
in general. Oh, for everybody
overall,
Well,
owe
I
you-
bought a round of shots for
a bunch of people, at least
for Michael.
5.
I bought 2 shots for Michael, and I got you 2 beers. 1 beer?
1 beer. I
1
think.
beer. 2 for me.
Yeah.
2 drinks for Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got another drink for Michael, I think. Oh, and I bought Madeline a drink
Oh my God.
because she was like, she didn't have,
Her ID.
no, something. I don't know what it was. She was like fumbling to get her. She's like, oh, my purse is out there.
Do you like doing it?
And I
You
was
must
like,
love
okay,
it.
I'll just put it on my tab. I do like doing it in the
Yeah.
moment. And then afterward, I hate it.
Then you're like, who am I?
Yeah.
Who am I? You're Dr.
It's
Jackal.
like, I don't have the money to
Mr.
do
Hyde.
that. Imagine if I had the money to do it. Oh, we'd be having shots after shots after shots.
Oh my God. That would be a fun night.
Yeah.
So once we get big, you will be supporting
Yeah.
our
Please.
unhealthy
Drinking habits. But please subscribe. Please subscribe. Also, and I'm being serious, tell your friends to subscribe. Because I bet studies have shown, it was put on by, this is a New York Times study. The New York Times and also Harvard did a study on this. Most people have a YouTube
Oh.
and they don't subscribe to things. They just don't do it. They have a YouTube, which
Oh.
means they have the ability to subscribe, but they will not subscribe.
I saw this on Ellen.
Yes, it was on Ellen too. This is before Ellen had, was hurting people emotionally. And so I think if everyone was to just tell their friends and family to
To subscribe.
I think it'd be
I think
great.
it would help out.
It would help out a
We're
lot.
almost at 400. Very, very
So close. We're 18 away,
It's a milestone.
and we can do it.
Yeah.
We can do it.
What does YouTube send you when you get to 400?
They
I
send
think
you.
it's a box of shit. Pretty sure it's just a box of horse shit.
It's horse shit.
It's just horse
Yeah, it's big and it's like almost like a softball size, but it's round. Somehow it's
And on
round.
the front it just says, "Here you go." Then big gold
They
letter.
write it in frosting. Here you go. It says good luck. You're not gonna get far.
Good luck. Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, right, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Keep dreaming.
Keep dreaming. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for, is to get our pile of shit. So if you could subscribe and help us get that pile of shit, it'd mean a lot to us.
It'd be okay. Wouldn't be too bad.
It'd be great. And then hopefully, because once we get to 500, then we can start doing some extra content.
Yeah.
Doing some more stuff, which we're going to do anyway, but we want to like dive deeper into it. So the more people we have subscribed, the easier it is for us to do those
Be
things.
even better and
So
better and better and better and better.
That'd be amazing. Please do that for us.
Yes. And one other thing, how are you?
Mm.
Let us know.
Oh,
How are you?
do you care?
Yeah.
Oh, I do too.
know I do
I didn't
care.
know you. I didn't know you. You care. I care. We all care.
A lot of people don't know that about me. I care.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
care so much that my heart hurts like really bad sometimes, and like it starts going,
Oh, yeah.
and then like I collapse.
Oh,
But that's normal for someone my age. So
do you have heart
I'm not
palpitations?
gonna worry about it. Palpitations? The guy from Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah. He tells me to care.
Good, Anakin. Good. Things both him and Padme said. Good, Anakin. Good. Also, just another quick announcement before we get into some other stuff. We have our live show. It is in exactly 1 month from today when this
Oh
episode
my God,
comes out.
really?
Yeah. 1 month from today. So terrifying. Lucas is so bored. He doesn't even want to do the show. But if you show up, he'll wake up and he'll do the show.
Hey, and now I'm like, I'm here and I'm
You're
like
ready.
excited.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
So, but we're gonna do. Yeah, we have a live show coming up. It's Starbucks.
How do you feel about gum?
And during the live show?
Just in general.
No.
Do you like chewing gum?
No, not really. I probably should though. It could increase my jawline,
Yeah, I've heard about
the
that.
sharpness of my jaw.
I'm always clenching. It's bad.
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure I have TMJ.
Wait. TMJ, too much juice. He loves his apple juice. He's got those little box. Yeah, and he was always standing over the kitchen counter.
God, thank God it was juice because I heard Jew and I was very worried.
That could be bad.
I do. I haven't had juice in a while actually. The last time I had juice was orange juice. I was just we were having a brunch and I had some orange juice and it was delicious. However, champagne and orange juice were Pulp Fiction in a way.
That was a good line in your poem.
Yeah, thank you. And I stole it. That was the one line that I stole.
Really good line.
Everything else.
I like gum a lot. I really want to.
You like gum?
You
didn't even let me finish talking about our live show.
No, keep going.
We want you.
Come on out.
Do you not want people to show up?
I would. Well,
RSVP. Is Jenna coming?
Jenna should come.
Well, if she's not,
Jenna, if you don't come, I'm gonna be like, I'm not only gonna be upset, but I'm gonna be understanding because it's on a weeknight.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna be just really upset. I'm gonna be like
I'm
upset.
I'm saying
really
that
upset about it.
I'm gonna invite 5 Seconds of Summer to our live show.
Oh, they'll be. Oh no, they've already RSVP'd.
They have?
I talked to them in person.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so they'll be there. I hate gum. I don't hate it. I just don't like it. Because then I'm like, oh, what do I do with it?
You chew it.
Yeah, but then you have to spit it out.
Because if you swallow it, it'll be in your gut for 8 years.
Mm-hmm. And Lucas has swallowed many a gum.
It's part of my issue in general.
Is that why you have such a hard time singing?
Singing? Mm-hmm. Why do I have? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, come on. What are you saying? Excuse me, Aaron. What do you mean? What do you mean I have a hard time singing? La 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 la. But yeah, closing his ears like he doesn't love it. What does that mean?
No, I thought it would be hilarious to say.
I was like, what? Fuck you.
What the fuck?
The fuck? Coming after me.
No,
like
you can
that.
sing. But do you think if you swallowed less gum,
I could sing better?
you could
Definitely
sing better? Yeah.
Well, that's one of my issues is when I sing one note really long, a bubble starts to form in the back of my mouth, and I'm really embarrassed if somebody were to see it.
Are you sure it's not just the inflation of your uvula?
Only girls have uvulas.
That's far from the truth.
They shed their uvula lining once a month.
And it's gross.
And it's
disgusting.
I don't want it.
It goes through their whole digestive system.
Is that the thing they can eat after they're pregnant?
No, that's polenta.
Polenta?
Yeah.
Wait. You're telling me they do bread, soups, and
polenta?
Polenta?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
You spread it on a nice toast point.
Wait, are you saying Panera?
Yeah, it's kind of like when you get a giant ravioli.
Yeah. Is that big? About that big?
Big. It's big, and you pop it open. That's polenta.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd like some.
It's a membrane of sort.
JustOneFern tries polenta.
I would try polenta.
You would.
You know I'm saying polenta and not placenta.
Placenta. I knew something was off. I knew something was off here. What is polenta?
Polenta, I think it's like it's something you eat. It's an actual food, but I don't know what it is. Part of me wants to say it's a fish of some sort. I don't know. Okay. But I know that polenta is something that you eat, and placenta is the thing after birth.
People do eat the placenta.
I know, which is crazy.
I would try it.
It's crazy. You know, it's so funny. I was talking about this the other day. The amount of times that I want to get out of a conversation with somebody and I just go, wow, that's crazy, is so often. I feel like that's a universal phrase to tell somebody I'm done with this conversation. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get out of here.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
That's what you do.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you're not understanding.
No, wow. No, wow. That's cool. I think I might. I gotta go.
Something's telling me that you could not name all the planets.
Oh, well, that's not true.
Go ahead, do it right now.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. So what I was thinking for the next thing.
Well, you say the planets.
You're the one to go.
Say the order.
In order.
Say the order.
So not only do I have to name the planets, but I have to name them in order.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. The sun. Shit. God damn it. Shit.
Well, you already fucked up.
Mercury, Venus, Mars.
You skipped the one we live on. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, ladies and gentlemen?
I was serious. No, I know them. I know all of them. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, the asteroid belt, Jupiter, Saturn, asshole, Neptune, used to be Pluto, and then we have the Kuiper belt.
Yep.
And then beyond that is Planet X, where my mother's from.
Oh, are you an alien? That would explain so much. Oh, I like that.
That was pretty good, right? Come on, that was really good.
Yeah, you could be in a movie about aliens.
From the 50s.
You could change the movies with a nice
could.
buddy comedy.
Have we talked about this yet?
We have talked about this.
I want to do it right now.
Yeah, I want to make a buddy comedy so bad.
Who would be our guest star in the buddy comedy? Because there's always a weird
the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy's like a big cameo.
Yes, it has to be the biggest cameo possible, which means we would have to go Peter Dinklage.
I would love that. Would be great.
He plays the bad guy.
He
I mean,
plays
that
the
just
bad
makes
guy.
the most sense.
But we make him have a British accent because
And there needs to be
Thrones.
one person that so there needs to be someone that one of us falls in love with. So basically we have a this is our idea. We have the next buddy comedy idea, and it is we are two friends who we're down bad. We're down bad. I think we could be musicians.
Oh, okay.
And we're like, man, we really need to get some equipment for like
a gig.
This gig that we have. We don't have like planned. And we need it really bad because we need this to succeed.
We need like 10 grand for a gig.
So our goal would be to rob like a Guitar Center in the mall. So we are going to rob a Guitar Center in the mall. Now, we plan it out. It's very like minimal detail, right? We're amateurs. We don't know what we're doing, but we're planning to steal from the mall. Now, on the same day that we tried to steal from the mall, there is a very like professional upscale heist of the mall also happening at the exact same time.
So think of it like we're staking out the mall.
Yes.
We're ready to go and we put on our masks.
Yep.
And we go like, all right, let's go. And then another van pulls up in front of like
a bunch of vans pull up. Yeah.
And then they get up and they start breaking in and I go,
yeah. And we have to what,
dude? You didn't tell me, and you didn't tell me you got people involved.
I didn't know. And
but like
we have to like Trojan horse in with them. Like we're like at the end of Wizard of Oz when they sneak in with everybody.
Yeah,
like, that's what we are. We kind of like go in, and one of us would fall in love with one of them.
Oh, yep. There's a girl one.
Yeah,
one of them's the only girl.
Yeah.
Somehow. Oh, it's always just the one.
Yes.
That's her,
only one girl.
Somehow that's her only function in the whole film.
Yeah. And he spends the entire time like trying to get her, and he's convincing himself that what they want to do is right. And and then the other guy's like, no, we're just here. Like he's like, we got to get out of here. Like there's one person who wants to stay and the other guy wants to leave.
Right. So the other guy's got to go.
We just want to get the Guitar Center stuff and get the fuck out of here.
the first guy's like, well, I don't know. We are here. And like what Victoria seems to think that like.
We're so poor. We're so poor. Like we need this. We got it.
The other guy's like, I'm in way over my head.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm hungry. Honestly, I'm just really hungry and like I got to go home.
Situations. And so basically what would happen is we would end up probably trying to have to save the day, but it'd be accidental.
Right,
Like we'd accidentally save the day, And I think that the goal would be we go play at the gig with all the stuff, and then we get caught.
With all the stuff.
With all the stuff.
Well, no, we do actually steal this. We don't
Yes.
learn anything.
No, we steal
Yeah.
the stuff. Yeah. I think that's the whole
So we beat up the guys. We actually get a reward for beating them up, and the police catch them, and we steal the stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And then we play the gig, and like it's like we wrote a song, like
Yeah.
we're like happy,
Yeah.
and like it seems like, and the credits start to roll,
And the CIA.
and then the
comes in.
CIA comes during the credits.
break down like helicopters. Come in. We get arrested.
like
Roll
like
the
we're singing, then I look up and there's a fucking like there's a red dot in my forehead, and I'm like, and you're like, no, dude, you gotta
Yeah.
what?
The
Do we
girl.
get any-
The girl joins the band.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
girl leaves with us.
She's the bassist.
Yes.
Girl bass players are cool.
She gets shot at the end. We're getting arrested.
Like blown apart.
Yeah.
Like it gives the movie an R rating
Yeah.
just for that one
yeah.
scene.
Just that one scene. It's PG-13 regardless. Oh my god. But yeah, so that would be our buddy comedy. We don't have a name for it, so let us know if you have a good one.
Wait, no, can I get killed?
Yep.
Can I get killed
Yep.
off?
Go ahead.
Now?
Nope. No, you have to be there at the end. You got to be arrested
Okay,
at the
yeah,
end.
you're right. But we do have to kill somebody.
We do have to kill somebody on
I'm
accident.
in on that. Okay. We're gonna make that movie, and
Mm-hmm.
it could be 10 years away.
Could be 7.
Could be 5.
Could be 12.
Could be
ahead.
50.
Could be never. Go ahead.
What if we made
We're gonna
that
do it.
movie
Go
at 75?
I'd be in.
Wouldn't that be funny?
2 guys who wish they wanted, who wish they had rock careers growing up.
I have a pitch for you.
Lucas pitch.
It is a movie,
Oh, another movie.
and I don't have a title for
We've
it
been
yet.
on a movie kick,
We have been on a movie kick.
which I love. Love that for us.
Okay. So
Mm.
it starts. It's dark, and then glitter comes down the screen.
Okay.
And then
Flashdance. Similar to Flashdance.
is that a movie?
Yeah, forget. Go ahead. No,
Yeah, it's just like Flashdance.
Okay.
And then the title displays,
Mhm.
which I'm not revealing to you yet.
Got it.
It's not because I haven't made it up yet. And then the opening scene is a guy, and he's like shaving. And it's to Sum 41, so it's like the early 2000s, like dum, 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 dum.
Okay.
And he's like
Yeah.
upbeat,
Yeah,
know.
right.
And he's shaving, and he nicks himself,
Oh.
and then then the music cuts, and there's like a record scratch.
Yeah.
So this is my life, and it's a voiceover.
Okay.
And he starts walking, he like gets up, and like the next clip is him like coming up from washing his face, and he's got like a million different like cuts, but like he
Oh.
does a toilet paper thing where he like, puts the toilet paper on
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
cuts.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You ever done that before, by the way?
Yes, I have.
I love it. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
fun.
funny.
It is funny.
And then my Cassie always, why do you have something on your face? And I'm like, it's
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
You don't understand.
So he's doing that, and he like has to go to work, and on the way
Right.
to work, like he steps in a really big puddle,
Oh.
and like he gets his whole leg wet, and he's like, and then it's like,
This gives me like Jim Carrey vibes.
yeah, it's Jim Carrey
Okay.
at his age now, but he's pretending to be like 20.
Okay.
And he's in a full suit. He's
Okay.
on his way to work, and then it's like, yup, that just happened after he steps in the puddle, and then he's on his way to work, and
It's
then
like How to Eat Fried Worms.
yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Just when Fern eats worms.
Oh,
Just-
fuck. That's a good one.
Just
I'll
9
write
worms.
it down. Continue. I'll write it down while you continue.
And he continues to work, and you're like, wow, I bet he works at like a really nice place. Then he gets to work, and it's a fried chicken place,
Oh.
but he's in a full suit.
Okay.
And then you're like, okay, so maybe like he's the manager there. And then like he gets there, and he's like, all right, like it's my first day. What do you guys want me to do? And they hand him one of those big ass suits, like big chicken suits. And they're like, you have to dance all day out in the sun. So he does, and he's dancing, and he's dancing,
Yeah.
and he's dancing. And he's like, yup. So you're probably wondering how I got here. Let me recap for you. And then it cuts like 5 years earlier.
Yeah.
And it
Right.
cuts back.
Right.
And it's him just filling out an application for that job. And then
5 years.
5 years early. And then it cuts forward. He's like, yep, I've always wanted to do this. And I'm actually living out my fantasy right now. And it cuts like him inside the suit, and he's like, and he's dancing. He's like really happy. He was like really, really sweaty, and he's
Yeah.
still in the suit for some reason.
Yeah.
And then like he's dancing, and he's dancing, and he's dancing. And then like it like cuts like like the sun is like going, like he's dancing, but like the sun's going down, and then it's like
Okay.
night, and he's been dancing all day, and he collapses.
Oh,
Then he wakes up in the hospital,
yeah.
and then it's like
Just
it's
keeping it
somebody
all
shaking him.
moving. Yeah.
Somebody's shaking him, and he opens his eyes and he goes, "Mom, what are you doing here?" And she's crying. She's giving him a hug. She's like, "I can't believe you're okay. I can't believe you're okay." He's like, "Well, like I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, oh, but I forgot to feed the dog this morning. Like, how's the dog?" And she's like, "Your dog? What? Oh, you mean roughly? Roughly? Yeah, roughly my dog." And she's like, "Honey, roughly's been dead for 12 years." And he goes, "What? How long have I been out?" She said, 12 years.
Hmm.
It's like, "How did he die?" She's like, "Nobody fed him. We didn't know you had a dog. You didn't tell us you had a dog."
What is the plot of this movie?
What's the plot?
Yeah.
That he's the main character.
Okay. Okay.
And he's like, "What do you mean you didn't feed him? Like nobody found him? Didn't he
Yeah.
bark or anything?" She's like, "No, he just laid down and died after you left. He loved you so much."
Okay.
And he's like, "Man, that's like really sad. Like, where's my chicken suit costume?" She's like, "Honey, they went out of business. Nobody could dance like you." And he went, "Oh, are you serious, Mom? Are you serious right now? That's what happened?
What?
I'm bringing him back." So he gets up, he walks out of the office,
Okay.
and he walks downstairs, and he just starts dancing on the street corner of the hospital
Oh, good.
with like his whole like
Yeah.
his gown on, like
Yeah.
he's got IVs in, like
Right.
dripping, and the doctors like chase him out.
You're right. Yeah. They're
but-
mad.
And they're really mad, but then they see him dance and they go, "Okay, you know
Yeah,
what?
This is our guy.
He's got it."
Yeah.
And the doctors stand and watch. And then it cuts like to the next day, and like it's like a zooms in like a spiral, and it's like a news thing. It's like
Right,
a
yeah.
newspaper.
Yeah.
And it's like
Spiral.
400 dead at hospital because doctors were too distracted by men dancing.
He's like Bad Luck Chuck or some shit.
That's actually the title of the movie, Bad Luck Chuck.
It's not Bad Luck Chuck.
It's good. Good luck, Charlie.
Is it just a guy that keeps having like horrible luck and keeps killing things on accident?
So he keeps dancing, and then he jumps into he's like walking, and he jumps accidentally into like a big vat of tar,
Yeah.
and and then he hops out, and there's also there's a truck, it's like a pillow truck,
Okay.
but the truck crashes, like it goes everywhere, and there's like feathers everywhere, and he gets out and he's tarred and feathered,
Okay.
and he goes, "Oh my God, this is what I've always wanted. I am now permanently the chicken." So he starts dancing, and he dances across America.
Yeah.
And people give him so much money along the way that he earns enough money to reopen the chicken shop.
Oh, wow.
And he does.
That's good.
And then it cuts 10 years later.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's not dancing anymore. And he's actually hiring other people.
Dancing, like there's a whole host of chickens dancing for him. And okay. What he does is he builds an empire and becomes like the largest chain in America. And you know, he's hosting, he's like managing, and he's creating like such an effervescent, such a nebulous, underwhelming overestimate of what it's like to be in America. And then it cuts 20 years later, and he's just still working, and everything's going really great. And then this kid walks in, of ambiguous ethnicity, and he walks in, and he goes, "Hey, I'm your son." And he goes, "What? That's impossible. You can't be my son." And he's like, "Somehow I am." And then they take a DNA test, and the answer is yes. The DNA test also revealed that he doesn't have a mom. He goes, "What? Immaculate preconception? What?" And that kid is Jesus Christ, reborn. And then the sky opens up, and it beams out people like with light, and it's revelations from the Bible, and he gets beamed up, and but the kid doesn't, because like he stays behind, and like he pulls out a sword, and he's got like a really big sword, and like these demons start crawling out of the earth, and like he starts like slaying the demons, but like he, at the same time,
Like he's like, this one's for the number 5 on the menu, and he's like, this one's for number like 1 on the menu, because like he's like a chicken guy. He likes chickens, but he's also God and Jesus Christ. And then he smites down like a really, really big devil guy. And the really, really big devil guy was like, "Oh my God, like you are so good. Like who are you who is smiting me down while there's hell on earth?"
and he's like, "I am Jesus Christ, aka Chicken Nug," and he keeps walking around, and like eventually kills all the devils and stuff, and he's like, "Yo, God, Earth is okay. You can bring everybody back down." And God's like, "No, like I've already like everybody's here." He's like, "Okay, how about this? Adam and Eve, part 2," and then he puts 2 new people on the Earth, and it's the Earth again, and they call it Regenesis, right?
And that's the name of the movie, by the way, Regenesis.
Okay, it's not Bad Luck Chuck.
It's not Bad Luck Chuck anymore. It's Bad Luck Chuck, Regenesis. Genesis.
And then it cuts like 50 years later, and then like he's up in heaven, and he's flying around like with his chicken wings. He's like chicken, 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 and everybody's like all of the people who ever lived like are like standing underneath him, like we want your chicken, like we need your chicken, like we're so hungry. And he's like cluck, 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 cluck. Okay, and then he's like, God, there's no chickens in heaven. How am I gonna make this work? And God's like, boom, they get all the chicken if you want. He goes boom, and now you got like 60 new restaurants because 60 is enough to feed like everybody's ever lived. Right? And then everybody who's ever lived like gets in line, and they all eat chicken, and they all eat chicken, and then they die. And they're like, what? How can we die? We're in heaven. And God's like, boom, tricked you. You're actually on new earth. And I was just testing it out. And then everybody goes to heaven except for Chicken Guy. Now he's in a realm between worlds. But he's making chicken, and he's all these chickens, and he doesn't know what to do. So he just keeps making these chicken sandwiches, and he's dancing, and he's dancing, and he's dancing. So he dances so good, he becomes God too. Then him and the first God have like
Fight each other, and like there's this big space battle where they're like throwing planets at each other and shit. And then one of them, like one of them like keeps punching him, and he almost kills real God. And the real God goes, you know, kid, I didn't think you had it in you, but you do.
And he spits out blood, and it's just another galaxy. And like he's like, whoa, is that where galaxies come from? And God's like, yeah. And he's like, who's beating you up? So there's so many galaxies. He's like, I was beating myself up. I can be really hard on myself sometimes. I tried to do really good with you and your mom, but I know you had a hard time. And he's like, did you give me? And he's like, God, did you give me the son that had no mother? And he's like, yeah, I did. And he's like, why did you do that? He's like, because I couldn't figure out how to get another girl like pregnant without anybody believing. But nobody believed that like you're a guy. Like nobody believed that like you got pregnant. So he's like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I just want to clear that up because like wait, that's like untied knot. And he's like, okay.
And by the way, they're also still like really gigantic at this point because like they're both gods. And he's like, why don't we rule together? And he's like, yo, that's an awesome idea. And they open up a space bar on like a keyboard, you know, they like keyboards have space bars, but it's like a space bar.
And like they serve drinks, and like one of them, like this one's called like Jupiter's nipple, and like they have another one like this one's called Neptune on ice, and really it's just like vodka tonics. But like they're like, oh man, who are we gonna serve this to? And then the God too is like, I have an idea, and he brings back all the chickens that like his Jesus son was like that planet where like his Jesus son like had all those chickens, and he brings it back, and all the chickens come, they start drinking, but like it's like magical power, and all the chickens get really big, and now they're all gods. Now we have like 50 million gods.
And like God 1, God 2 is like, okay, now we have a problem.
And they pull out like AK-47s behind their back, and they start killing all these chickens, but they're gods too. So they're like, oop, force field. And they're like, oh shit, we didn't think of force field. Okay, we have to make force field bullets. So they go away for 50 years, 100 years later, and they're in their lab, and they're developing like force field proof bullets, and they come back, and the chickens have multiplied 10,000. And they're like, oh, well that's okay, because, and they pull out like 4 more AK-47s, and they're also like the Hindu gods, so they have like a bunch of arms. They have like 8 arms, and they start shooting all the chickens, and then they kill all the chickens, and they're like, damn, that was really close. We gotta be more careful next time. And then they go home, and then like they make tea, and they're like, wow, like I think I kind of love you. And then they get married, and they're like, what's happening?
And then, ready for this? He wakes up. It was all a dream. He's still working at the chicken place. And that is the story of Chick-fil-A.
That was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my whole life.
I could have kept going. I decided not to.
I'm gonna speed it up. I'm not letting that sit in there. That was the most mumbo jumbo fucking 10-minute thing I'd ever heard in my life. I tried hard for the first part.
You were trying really hard.
I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, I can't say a single word.
You took a nap?
I took a nap.
I did not give you any space to talk.
No.
You're welcome.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? The tangy ranch Doritos are good.
They're really good. Actually, they're excellent.
They're good. They're gone. I ate them all. No, they're not actually.
I had quite a few. Thank you for.
I'm excited to try the screaming sriracha. Yeah. Oh, that was the screaming sriracha.
I want more of that.
Yeah.
I need more of that in my life.
3-day weekend.
Hell yeah.
Cheers to the bitch. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are apparently getting divorced, so that's something to look out for.
What happened? She couldn't stand the Jonas?
Yeah, I think it was mainly her being in Game of Thrones was rough for him.
That was rough for him?
Yeah.
Why? He gets jealous, huh?
Yeah. I think she's just too cool.
She's
It actually kind of sucks though, because I like both of them as a couple. They were the funniest.
They're a funny couple.
They were hilarious. Yeah, they made so many funny TikToks.
I don't think I saw one of them.
Oh,
so we don't get any more of those, huh?
You get none ever.
I'm actually pretty upset about that because I didn't get any.
Yeah, that's
I've
kind of
never had
upsetting
one.
for you. You were left out.
I always am.
You were left out. Anyway.
Interesting.
Anyway, that was the worst thing I ever experienced. I want you to know that.
Really?
I hated it. I hated it. I hated it so bad. I was sitting there like, are you fucking kidding? When are you going to stop? When is it going to end? And it didn't end. It didn't end. When you said earlier, I want to try this and see how far I can go, I didn't think you meant I'm just going to keep saying words. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be like the craziest thing ever.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what did you expect me to do?
I expected you maybe to involve me a little bit.
No,
Yeah, that was a shock to me.
No, I know you were not involved.
That was a shock. Wasn't ready for that.
Would you want to add stuff?
No. After a while, I didn't. I tried at the beginning. It was like, oh, it sounds like Jim Carrey. Oh, how to eat fried worms. And then after that, I was like, I don't know what else to fucking say right now. Because there was no sense to it. There's no sense.
I can include you in the next one.
I would love to be included.
You want to do another one where you're like, we'll go back and forth?
Maybe in like 3-4 years. We can do another one.
When you get over what happened today.
What just happened today.
You feel
I'm
like
enraged.
violated.
I'm enraged. I'm not enraged, but I feel violated for sure.
I wasted your time. And I wasted their time too.
I'm speeding it up.
Honestly, that'll be really fun. Like, don't have it sped up at first, but like once like you clearly like, where are you going?
And
with
it like
this?
stops random parts to be like, and he fought God too.
Yeah. Actually, that'd be really fun.
Anyway.
All right.
Well, please subscribe and RSVP to our live show. Please come to the live show. It would mean the world to us. We want you there.
It's going to be really good.
It's going to be a great time. It really is.
A lot of fun.
So please RSVP. It would mean a lot to us. Like this video, comment, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. That's all we got. We'll see you next week.